for a championship!
A double play wins it for Gray.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch! McConnell touchdown!
Into the layup goes at the buzzer.
Elijah wins it! The championship!
We are at Redbird Arena here on the campus of Illinois State University, and we are set for Class 3A championship action. Defending champion Sterling against Joliet Catholic Academy, a perennial power. Hi again, everyone, and welcome. Courtside, I'm Scott Slocum along with former Redbird standout Laura Dornbos. And Laura, let's get right into this game before we get everyone the starting lineups. Your keys to the game, first of all, for Joliet Catholic, they need to play well early.
Yeah, just having that quick start, and they can do that with Jillian Gray yesterday in the semis. She was probably the most powerful hitter they had, and I think they need to get a quick start, getting their offense going.
All right, what about the serve for JCA? How important is that going to be?
Well, it's all about protecting that serve, getting as many points as you can while you have that ball. It's the hardest thing to do in volleyball is protect that serve, and they need to do that from the start.
All right, Sterling, number one team here, of course, defending champs. You think tempo is their key?
Yeah, establishing that tempo. They've been on this platform before. They know what to expect. And just setting a quick tempo to get the game started.
All right, speaking of tempo, you think their defense can lead to a lot of offense?
I do. Alexis Rodriguez, the number one defensive specialist in the country under the age of 18 right now. Her defense is going to lead to quick transitions, and then they'll hand the ball off to Brooklyn Borum.
Those are your keys to the game, Joliet Catholic and Sterling, for tonight's starting lineups. Let's say good evening once again to Greg Gardner.
The 2019 IHSA Volleyball Championships are brought to you by Country Financial. Preparing for your financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Take it one simple step at a time at TakeSimpleSteps.com. Busey Bank. Your dream, our promise. And by Liuna, proud partner of the IHSA. For more information, visit liunacareers.org.
Not only is Country Financial our insurance, but they treated us like family.
Relationships are the single most important piece of the puzzle. We always ask this question: what is the right thing to do?
All across America, teenagers are making a difference, gaining respect, and changing the future. Here in Illinois, the future is now. 16 and 17-year-olds can now register to be organ tissue donors in Illinois. Nearly 5,000 people in our state need a life-saving organ, and about 300 people die every year waiting. Be part of the solution. Join the Illinois Secretary of State's Organ Tissue Donor Registry. Register at lifegoeson.com.
We're set to go. Sterling, the defending state champs. They're in their yellow jerseys on the right of your screen. Joliet Catholic wearing their grays. The Angels with light blue trim. Laura Dornbos. Sterling is loaded. Defending state champs. They do not start a single senior.
No, they're young and they are powerful and they are one fun team to watch.
But Joliet Catholic, when you're playing them, you're playing against a tradition, a system set up by Chris Scheibe. That's always worth something in a state title game.
Yes, it is, and that tradition carries on, and as we watch them, expect to see them not giving up. That's what I'd say. Joliet Catholic has a way of getting in there.
Well, the Borum sisters are uber talented. We already saw Brooke with a kill to start things off, and we're underway. And a double hit by Rodriguez. 1-1. We see a lot of that, especially more so this year than ever before. Our referees really focusing on that. We've seen that a lot this weekend.
We have, and the thing is, the first contact can be as ugly and pitiful as you want, but the second and third contact have to be clean.
Borum sets her sister. Cleaned up there by Lusler. Borum with a big swing. And she is as powerful as they come. You have Brooklyn Borum for you Joliet Catholic fans who aren't familiar with these girls. We got used to them last year and then again this year. Brooklyn is 6'1", 332 kills. Her sister is the setter, Bree Borum, but she has 262 kills and nearly 770 assists. Bree is already declared for South Florida. Brooklyn has not yet declared, at least publicly.
Well, I'm just thinking, what a great thing to have in the family, the setter and the hitter.
Absolutely. And Brooklyn came to play. She always does, though. You can just hear the ball hit off her hand. It pops. And that serve is long, so we're tied at 3. Sterling has lost 6 matches this year, but one of the main reasons why is they rarely have had their full complement of players. Borum was out for a month, Gould was injured, and Rodriguez was playing with the U.S. national team in Egypt where they won the U18. Great dig by Bree. Joliet Catholic looking for its first lead, and they get it thanks to Jillian Gray.
Well, that's the Gray we've been talking about, watching out for in this game. Powerful outside hitter. She just gets up there, elevation, and a powerful swing.
Gray's been dealing with a right ankle injury for about a year, but she is gutting it out and toughing it out. And the serve from O'Grady is into the net. We talk about the stars for Sterling. Joliet Catholic has 3 players that are going on to play at the next level. Emily Wilson isn't playing. She's going to San Diego. Bella Ray is going to Lewis University in Romeoville. And then, of course, you have Jillian Gray going to Georgia Southern. And there's Bella Ray on the slide and the kill. Joliet Catholic with an early lead.
Well, it's that quick start we talked about that we want to see from Joliet Catholic. And right now they're finding ways to get the points, especially while Rodriguez is out with the libero substitution.
And Shaw will serve. Borum receives. Bree. And the kill for Egan. She's the freshman. So if you think once the Borums leave, Sterling Volleyball will have a bare cupboard, think again. Grace Egan is a 6-foot high flyer. She actually has the most kills on the team. Gray inside. She hit that right through the All-American. How about that?
I say that probably makes Gray feel pretty good. She got that nice kill off of her.
Here is Jillian Gray, the 6-foot junior. Only had 3 kills during the regular season because of the injuries, and she's getting more and more healthy. Egan answers. Yeah, think about that. As well as Gray is playing now, she only had 3 kills in the regular season. Egan will serve, tied at 6. Borum sends it across. And that will be a point for the Golden Warriors. So I tried to find why they were considered the Golden Warriors. I went online, and all I really found was that there's a Navy squadron called the Golden Warriors, but there's no tie, I don't believe, to Sterling, so I think they just have the Warriors for a nickname, and their color is gold.
Nice.
Brooklyn Borum wins the battle at the net. Pure conjecture on my part, though.
We talk about the dynamic duo with the Borum sisters, but even just Egan and Borum opposite of each other, oftentimes you have that one outside that's going to carry you, but when they go back row, it's usually when an opponent can score some points, but that's not the case for Sterling. They have 2 great outside hitters.
And Egan lost her concentration for a moment. You saw the ball come off funny off her right hand on the serve, and that is an error. And that stems the tide here for a moment for Sterling. Joliet Catholic within 2, and they're serving with Emily Surin, a 5'11 junior. This is also a pretty young team for Joliet Catholic. Bree Borum does that as well as any setters you will see. One of the reasons it's so effective is she's left-handed.
Yes, being left-handed definitely helps, but it's also that blocking scheme where Joliet Catholic has to stay with her. She's a threat. She has good vision of the court.
Ray receives the serve. Almost a kill. Good play by Rodriguez. Loosler with the set. And the block from Bree Borum. That was Raticek with the attack. Borum down the line, misfires. And it's 10-8, Joliet Catholic hanging tough. Borum blocked by Bella Ray. Music to her dad's ear. Did you know when Jim Corneliuson can't sing the national anthem at the Blackhawks games, Bella Ray's dad, Jeff, does?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
He's his fill-in. Rodriguez with the set. Borum wisely goes over the double block. You had Hinshaw and Bella Ray there, and she just took something off it. Had she tried to hit through it, it probably would have came right back at her.
Yeah, and that's the difference between a young player and a mature player, recognizing when it's smart to tip and when it's smart to go after it with all your power.
Kiera Collins comes in the game. She plays the middle for Sterling, and there's a kill for Ray once again. Bella's off to a fast start. And the Angels do what they do best, grind it out, gut it out, tough it out. And they're within 1. And here's Riley Hungate serving, just a sophomore at 5'9". Borum to Brook, cross court. Did you see that set? She set it with her right hand because it was a bit of an overpass.
Yeah, it was nice. It was tight to the net, but she reached up, one hand set back to her sister, who just nailed it right cross court.
Well, Jillian Gray says, we may not have 2 Grays like you guys have 2 Borums, but I'm going to play like 2 different players here tonight, and she is dominating here early.
Yes, she is. She has 3 kills out of 5 attempts, hitting well over 500.
Egan over the top. Right there was O'Grady. I'll check that. That was Horky. Great dig from Bree Borum. Here comes Egan. She was staring at a double, but was not intimidated.
Nope, she was swinging away into Joliet Catholic. Those high hands, too, using it as a shot.
Macy Gebhardt checks in, a middle hitter for Sterling, and into service number 14, Jordan Bryant. Here comes Gray again over the top. Gray schooled there to make the play. Now Gould sends it across and will get her first kill. Grace Gould going to Elmhurst College next year. CCIW, you folks down here know about the CCIW with Illinois Wesleyan being a perennial power. (14-11) Sterling and Egan. Not there for the block. She was there, but not tight to the neck. Ball came down on her side and a kill for Emily Surin.
Well, both middles have been able to use the slide attempt to get the kills over going against Egan so far.
Henshaw will serve. Borum goes in the middle to Egan, and she hit it right through Emily Surin. There's Grace Gould serving. Up 3. 3A championship hangs in the balance. Loosler has it blocked. There's Gray. Good dig in the back there by Hungate. Bree Borum and Macy Gebhardt. Gebhardt's undersized at 5'8" for a middle, but she won the junior high state championship in the high jump, so you know she can get up. Brooklyn Borum saved by her sister. Bree with the dig. Bree with the dink. Nice job by Loosler and O'Grady. Good block. These two girls are special now, and they're only juniors. Come on.
Yeah, if you watch that sequence, you see Rodriguez setting the ball, then her sister being able to dig it, steps in, sets the ball again, and Borum just powering away to get the kill.
You're watching live coverage of the 2019 IHSA Girls Volleyball Championships on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/IHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Illinois high school championship action. From live games to full game replays to highlights, it's all there at NFHSnetwork.com/IHSA. Well, until these two girls came along, Sterling had never been to a state finals, never a semifinals. Their first appearance was last year. They went 41-1, and they won it all. Here they are again. Here is Grace Gould serving, leading by 5. Del Dykeman, the head coach. He's won since he took over the program in 2012. Just couldn't get over the hump, though. 34, 29, 28, 31, 32, 35, 39, and now 35 wins. Not bad for a guy who didn't know anything about volleyball until he got to Sterling, admittedly himself. And that attack goes long. Another point for the Golden Warriors. And they are all smiles here at Redbird Arena. Still a long way to go in this match, though. That ball was not touched. That'll be a point for Sterling. Jillian Gray was asking the referee for contact from someone wearing yellow, and the referee denied. That ball bounced right in front of Brooklyn Borum. Little margin for error at this point, though.
Yeah, this is a time when we talk about protecting your serve and getting those points.
Jillian Gray, received by Brooke Borum. Here's Egan. Good dig by Jillian. Borum returns the favor. And Bree Borum with that left hand, too hot to handle for Gray.
Well, that's when you're talking about the defense to transition. When you have a back row that is digging that ball up in front of the 10-foot line and you have a left-hand setter that can hit the ball like that, you're going to score a lot of points.
Well, on the floor right now for Sterling, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 high major players.
Absolutely.
I mean,
so
that's tough.
Which one do you focus on?
Yeah, that's tough to deal with if you're a defense and an offense for that matter. I mean, I'm not sure what kind of volleyball program South Florida has. Maybe you do, but they're getting a steal in Bree Borland.
They definitely are. And if you look at Rodriguez as well, every time she contacts that ball, just if you're wondering what makes her so good, it's her contacts are in front of the 10-foot line. They're normally to target. They're up high. And as a libero, she's stepping in as that second setter to set her teammates up.
And she's headed to Nebraska. And Egan, only a freshman, she'll be a high major. Brooklyn Borum, yet to declare she's a high major. 22-14. Good block, that was Bella Ray combining with Riley Hungate, but it's out of bounds. And Sterling is on the verge of opening up with a big and convincing opening set. Timeout. To purchase a DVD keepsake copy of today's event, click on the blue Get the DVD button that's directly under your event video player, or you can click on the Buy a DVD button in the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. You can also click the digital copy button, which is under the event video player, to download a digital copy of the event right to your computer. So Chris Scheibe, who's made a name for herself, winning 589 matches and 3 state championships. She played her college basketball here at nearby Illinois Wesleyan back in the 90s. Her 13th trip to state, 10 in the last 17 years. She also went to state when she was at Morris as an assistant basketball coach back in the mid-90s. What could she possibly be telling her girls right now?
Well, with 23-14, just a side out, try and get some momentum here. And any little thing that can carry you over, that's the reality of it. It's probably going to the next game here in the next 2 points, but what momentum, what good things can you carry over into that next set?
Lexi Rodriguez, the serve. Nice slide by Bella Ray. That is in, and she gets another kill. Or Joliet Catholic again, shorthanded, playing without Emily Watson, who's got a knee injury. She's San Diego bound. Great play by Lusler. Nicely done. Outstanding, falling to the ground, sticking out the right arm, and having the accuracy to hit the line. Egan from the back row. There's really nothing you can do about that.
To me, what's impressive is the set selection by Borum. You know, she has her sister in the front row, but she decides to go back row with Egan. She has all these hitters that she could choose from, and she goes with the back row and able to get points.
Bella Ray is long, and that's it. Well, that didn't take long. Sterling, impressive. 25-16, rolling in the first set against the Angels from Joliet Catholic Academy. You're watching the State 3A Championship game from the NFHS Network from Redbird Arena in Normal, Illinois.
At Busey, our story centers around you, your goals, and your dreams. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. Thank you for partnering with us to make tomorrow's dreams today's reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
Well, everything we have is insured with Country Financial. Our home is insured with Country Financial.
Our cars.
All of our cars, all of our recreational vehicles. Our life is insured, and our liability is with Country Financial.
We keep in contact on a pretty regular basis and make sure that everything that they think they've got coverage for, they actually do.
33. Been the union labor for about 13 years.
And it's just never the same thing twice. You know, it's a lot of different things. You're always doing different things.
I enjoy joining up union, joining the brotherhood, have some backing for good wage, good insurance, retirement.
And if it weren't for the union, I'll probably be, I'm not sure where I would be at.
I'm Robert Paul and I work with Laona at Local 362. My most memorable moment was when I played football in high school. I got the chance to start mid-season. We had a starting senior defensive end who injured his leg and he went down, and I got the chance and I took it and started ever since. With that moment in high school, it taught me ambition. I got a chance to, go to Chicago to work with the pipeline company, do their OQs and learn a little bit about them. I went there for a week out of my own pocket, and about 2 weeks after that I got a call and I've been working there ever since. Without high school sports, I wouldn't have grown as much as I have in my career.
Just underway in the second set. Sterling won the first set, 25-16, and they get the first point here in the second stanza. Joliet Catholic in the gray uniforms with blue numbers, the right of your screen. The Golden Warriors in the yellow jerseys. On the left, and Borum, it's long. By about a foot. Sterling with a little over 1,000 kids in the school. Joliet Catholic, I think right around the 600 mark, but they get graduated up. And there's Brooklyn Borum. So Joliet Catholic is 3-3 in state championship games under Chris Scheibe. They won it all in 3, 8, and 9. Finished second in 10, 14, and 15. Third last year. And Borum again finds room to operate.
Well, it's easy for an outside hitter to say that she has great shot selection, which Borum does, but I think her sister does such a nice job of setting her up and being in successful positions. One-on-one blocks, distracting the blockers as a left-hand setter who's hit the ball a couple of times. It makes it harder for the blocking to try and decide what they're going to do.
This is Hungate. And Borum blocked. Ray was there, so was Henshaw, but too much Brooklyn Borum. Ray School checks in for Sterling. And Bree Borum has all the tools. She's 6 foot, long arms. She's left-handed. Gray is blocked. She'll try again. You're not going to get her twice in a row. Great effort by Egan, but Jillian Gray.
A good decision there by Jillian Gray, recognizing that tall block in front of her, not only tipping short, but then deciding to go long with it.
She missed 34 games this year with an ankle injury. Her dad played football at Purdue. Her mom played volleyball at Charleston Southern. So she has outstanding bloodlines. Oh, great dig in the back row. That was special from Hungate. And another one. But Horky can't track it down. What an effort by Riley Hungate. Here's Gray over the top. And Gray almost single-handedly keeping the Angels in this match.
I say she's making the decisions here, recognizing that right now the tips are what's getting her the points and the kills.
Egan is long. All right, so not to make excuses for Joliet Catholic, but their record is 26-14, right? Are you ready for the injuries?
Yes.
Wilson's out right now with a knee. Gray missed 34 games with an ankle. Dow, shoulder surgery. Bates, concussion. O'Grady, ankle. Two managers shoulder or injuries because of ACL, so they had to be managers because of ACL injuries. And check this out, Reticek missed some time because of bad soy sauce.
Oh my gosh.
True story. What a play by Gray over the shoulder and over the net.
Well, I guess the positive is they found the right time to get together and play and at least have somewhat 3/4 of a healthy starting lineup.
Coming into this weekend, their starters had only played one set together all year. The starters that Chris Scheibe wanted on the court.
That's crazy. I'm still stuck on the soy sauce.
Me too. I said details. They said no, we're good.
No, okay.
Thanks to Chris and her husband Bill for that information. Bill works at the Chicago Tribune, so he knows when to give information and when not to. There is Grace Egan showing off her young talent. Where do they find these young volleyball players in Sterling, Illinois? Jillian Gray.
Bryant.
6 kills, hitting close to 300 against these blockers. It's impressive.
Well, and if you just consider the percentage of hitting percentages, Sterling hitting 391, almost 400, and Joliet Catholic hanging in there, but they're barely hitting 100.
Lexi will track that down after Borum struggled with the receive. Loosler blocked there by Egan. Joliet Catholic said that Borum went under the net, and she did. There was no call, but a point anyway for the Angels. Chris Scheibe exploded over toward the floor referee. How about Joliet Catholic hanging tough? It's 7-7. They were a little bit shell-shocked early, but they've settled in. Gould will send it over. The set from Hinshaw. Loosler gets the kill. That's her second. Joliet Catholic's leading in this set. A good serve by Gray. And Egan with the left hand. Don't know if that's what she was intending to do, but the set may have been off just a little bit, but she's so athletic, she's able to steer the ball with either hand.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Definitely not her comfort zone there.
Another kill for Loosler. They're only sending one blocker at Loosler, and she's having her way over on the far side with Egan. Joliet Catholic back on top. Serving now is Emily Surin. Henshaw, the quick set. Ray. It's dug by Borum. Egan with a kill.
That's a battle over there on the left side of the court and the right side for Joliet Catholic as Egan has struggled blocking Joliet Catholic, but not having a problem getting the kill in.
Hungate, a good swing, and that's going to be a point for the Angels. It was touched by Sterling. Sterling has the ball ready to serve. Joliet Catholic has the ball ready to serve, and the official says JCA ball. Borum is back up on the front, and that's when they get really, really good, when she's up on the left side.
I was just wondering how the dynamic at home is between the Borums. Like, if she doesn't get a good pass from her sister, does she get irritated? Or if it's not a good set? I just wonder what the dynamic, being twins and all, you know.
I have a feeling Brooklyn Borum rules the roost. Another kill. Bree seems more reserved and quiet.
More of the setter role there, a little more.
Brooklyn just powers her way through everything, it looks like. 11-10, Sterling with a couple of points back to back. Brooke Borum already with 11 kills, hitting .474. Riley Hungate, the sophomore. A 5'9" outside, but she jumps really well, and you saw what she can do when she gets a good set.
That one's her second kill for the evening.
This is Hungate serving now. Bree sets Brooklyn. Another kill. Well, you're sending two at her. What else can you do?
Yeah, exactly. You have to make that decision, and most of it is Borum is hitting over the top of that block right now.
She just jumps so well. Bree serving. Gray is back up top, and that is long. It was not hit. Point for the Golden Warriors. You're watching the 3A state championship here on the NFHS network. Today's game is also available for all subscribers via the mobile website. Log on to nfhsnetwork.com from your smartphone or tablet and view live games or replays from anywhere. Timeout, JCA. 4 consecutive points for Sterling.
Yeah, and they've been able to do that with their high-powered offense there with Borum in the front row, getting those 3. But also just their serving. They've, in the last play there, ending with the ace against Joliet Catholic. But Joliet Catholic, you got to settle down here, try and find some rhythm. Hopefully this timeout here will allow them to get a side out. But it's hard to defend Sterling. You focus on Borum. You have Brooklyn hit the ball. Then you have Egan coming up on the other outside. So it's just a really hard thing to defend right now.
Yes, it is. High school sports fans, you don't ever need to miss another game. Become a subscriber to the NFHS network. You can watch live event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sporting events across America. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination, NFHSnetwork.com. High school happens here. Bree Borum serving. She had 7 kills, 13 assists, 4 digs, 2 blocks in the semifinal yesterday, stuffing the stat sheet again today. Egan, a wonderful play in the back. Gray has it dug by Rodriguez. Egan the dig on the Ray kill. O'Grady with a nice play. Well, Ray did a nice job of getting her hand on that. Her and Hinshaw not able to connect cleanly, but Ray athletic enough to still get the kill. 14-12, Sterling up by 2, leading 1-0. 25-16 was the score in the first set. This is O'Grady, the transfer from Providence, serving. She sat out her junior year, a whole year, just to change high schools. That's how much she wanted to play at Joliet Catholic, and it certainly paid off. She's having a fine year for the Angels.
Absolutely. There aren't many people that would be willing to do that.
O'Grady serving again, trying to tie up this set. Great play by the Angels. Not this time. Borum hits the ball straight down.
I'm pretty sure that was on the 10-foot line. That was really impressive and great effort there by the Angels on the defense.
Gray, another kill for Jillian Gray. Boy, and you can still tell Gray is not 100%. And that's scary for people next year. She's still hobbling around a little bit.
She's such a presence out there on the outside, and she's very smart.
That ball was touched. Another kill for Egan. Sterling up now, 16-14. Checking in for the Golden Warriors will be Jordan Bryant. She'll give Lexi Rodriguez a little bit of a break. The set from Bree to Egan. A good block that time by Surin. Dig by O'Grady. It's set by Leusler. A diving dig by Bryant. Everybody getting in on the act. Every button Dale Dykeman is pressing is working. He brings in Bryant to serve. He comes up with a key dig on the back row.
Well, it's easy to understand how frustrating this can be. If you're Joliet Catholic, you're putting all this effort and everything. You're doing so many things good, and yet sometimes it's just so hard to earn a point.
That is the 9th kill for Jillian Gray. Jillian will serve now. Gould sends it over. Serve was a little, or the set rather, was a little off. Gray from the back row. Rodriguez back in at libero. Loosler will just send it across. Bree the set. Egan, the kill. Coach Scheibe's going to need another timeout here real soon.
Yeah, you definitely want to prevent the run the gap being any bigger.
Oh, by the way, the freshman Grace Egan now has 11 kills. Loosler with another kill. She's playing well here in this championship game.
Yeah, that's her 4th kill, hitting .273 right now. And the hitting percentage is going up for Joliet Catholic. They're at 185. Beginning of this set, they were barely over 100, or barely to 100.
Oh, misfire. Hinshaw tried to hit Bella Ray. So a 3-point advantage now for Sterling. And here is the freshman Grace Egan. Mishandled by Hungate, and a timeout by Chris Scheibe. 20-16. To purchase a copy of today's game, click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. You can also click the digital copy under the event video player to download a digital copy of the event right to your computer. While we have a moment, for those of you at Joliet watching or elsewhere around the state that aren't familiar with Alexi Rodriguez, we've talked about how she's the #1 DS in the country. She started for the U.S. national team. She was invited to California to try out, one of 5 DSs from around the nation to try out. Well, she made the team as the #1 DS, went to Colorado Springs to train, went to Egypt to play in the U18 international tournament where the Team USA won, and she started and played every single game. And did you know that was the first U18 World Championship for any sport in the history of the United States?
Oh my gosh. Special athlete right there.
And she was a huge part of it. So when we talk about the Borums and Egans, you have the best defensive player in the nation backing them up. It is a potent combination, and they are back, all of them, next year. 21-16. Joliet Catholic needs a push right now. And they get one of the points back, Riley Hungates.
Hungate, 3 kills, back to 0 hitting percentage.
Borum the set, Loosler there to clean that up. Oh, quick hands by Borum. Well, one of the Golden Warriors was in the nets.
Well, Hungate giving them the fuel they need to get this game a little bit closer.
Chris Scheibe just wants to get back to even and then take her chances from there. A free ball here. They're going to go to the back to Gray. Rodriguez the dig. Brooklyn Borum. Her percentage is out of this world.
Well, 15 kills, 414. Normally a good outsides, hitting 250. That's a pretty exceptional night, but right now, 414. Woo.
Sterling won the state championship last year. This year their slogan was no hope, because they all kept saying, I hope we make it back again. I hope we make it back again. Dale Dykeman said, all right, make that our slogan. No, there's no hope. Let's just get back again. And with all the injuries and adversity, people were wondering if they would. In fact, the last Max Preps poll, they're ranked 22nd in the state.
Well, I can appreciate that because with all the injuries they've had, it's hard to get any kind of rhythm.
Brooklyn Borum, another kill, number 16. Ray School back into the game, sitting down is Amaya Hernandez, and serving is Bree Borlam. What a serve, an ace. Too hot for Hungate to handle.
Not only is a left-hand setter difficult, then a left-hand hitter, but their serve has this spin on it and makes it really difficult.
The glue to this team, Bree Borland serves for Sterling's second consecutive state championship. Number 2 for Dale Dykeman and the Golden Warriors. And pretty much everybody's back next year. 25-16, 25-19. They handle one of the scrappiest programs and hard-nosed programs in the state of Illinois in Joliet Catholic. Coach, that was impressive.
It really was, and you can almost say a dynasty was being born here a year ago, and you see them back today. But Joliet Catholic, way to compete, way to challenge the Sterling Golden Knights, or Golden Warriors.
Final score, 25-16, 25-19. We have trophies and medals to give away. That's next here on the NFHS Network.
At Busey, our story centers around you, your goals, and your dreams. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. Thank you for partnering with us to make tomorrow's dreams today's reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
It's not just the ships, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win, found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
The new $3 Little John from Jimmy John's is just like our original sandwiches, only littler. So we bought a little ad on Lil John.
Little John, yeah! $3, what?
All across America, teenagers are making a difference, gaining respect, and changing the future. Here in Illinois, the future is now. 16 and 17-year-olds can now register to be organ tissue donors in Illinois. Nearly 5,000 people in our state need a life-saving organ, and about 300 people die every year waiting. Be part of the solution. Join the Illinois Secretary of State's Organ Tissue Donor Registry. Register at lifegoeson.com.
Well, it's what you want it to be. I mean, if you come in with the right attitude, you can make it a career.
Well, first of all the benefits. The pay, of course.
I can't be put, I like working. I like being outdoors and working, so I think that's a big plus for me.
The money I make, I've been able to go on vacations when I want to and buy a new car and...
The 2019 IHSA Volleyball Championships are brought to you by Country Financial. Preparing for your financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Take it one simple step at a time at TakeSimpleSteps.com. Busey Bank. Your dream, our promise. And by Liuna, proud partner of the IHSA. For more information, visit liunacareers.org.
Impressive performance, Laura Dornbos, former ISU player and coach for Sterling. You don't see high school teams that athletic, that much fun to watch, but Sterling certainly is.
They sure were a treat to watch today. Just so much athleticism, many players, and Yeah, I agree. You don't see many high school programs looking that good.
Well, congratulations to Dale Dykeman. What a performance. Brooklyn Borum, 16 kills, 11 for Grace Egan. And how about Bree Borum? Is there a better setter in the state of Illinois right now than her?
I don't think so. Not
She's
at the
awfully
state
good.
tournament.
No, not in the state tournament. Joliet Catholic, Jillian Gray had a night.
Yes, she did. She really took the weight on the shoulders of her and carried Joliet Catholic quite a bit. 9 kills, 269 hitting percentage, and she really gave it all she had tonight.
Not enough, and repeating in Class 3A is kind of a common occurrence. If you look over the years, Sterling now looks like the 4th team. Joliet Catholic won it in 3A in 2008 and 2009. Breeze Mater D completed the feat in 2010 and 2011. Wheaton St. Francis and those really good teams. 2012 and 2013, and then again in 2014. So Sterling will be chasing Wheaton St. Francis as the only 2 3A teams to go 3 in a row.
Well, if there's any team that I would predict in the future that could do it, Sterling's definitely one of them.
They're going out on a limb there, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, but a lot can happen over the course of a year. Really can. Injuries and things like that. Congratulations to Sterling, state champions. Let's head over to the public address announcer, Greg Gardner, as we give away some hardware.
Presenting the gentlemen will be members of the Illinois High School Association Board of Directors attending tonight's match. They are Kurt Tenneper of Palatine Friends, representing Division 2. Tim McConnell of Erie, representing Division 4. Todd Rogers of Carterville, representing Division 7. And Katie Hessen of Taylor Ridge Rockridge, an at-large member. At this time, please meet the pioneers of Normal University High, who finished the 2019 season in 4th place with a final record of 33 wins, 8 losses. And now let's meet from U High, the athletic director, Wyndon Smith. The head coach, Mike Holheis. Assistant coach, Aaron Poe. Assistant coach, Tyler Caldwell. Assistant coach, Keith Koscherer. Assistant coach, Andrew Kurhoff. Assistant coach, Eddie Amador. And assistant coach, Chase Schrader. And now, let's meet the players of U High. Senior, 300. Senior, Jillian Gray. Senior, Claire Connington. Junior, Danielle Roberts. Senior, Isabel Sheetar. Sophomore, Chloe Patton. Junior, Henry Burke. Sophomore, Olivia Tate. Senior, Olivia Crabtree. Sophomore, Abby Embry. Freshman, Whitley Barris. Junior, James Carlson. Senior, Tori Coleman. Senior, Leah Coleman. Junior, Mason Belmore. And the manager, Mary Moss. Will the coach, Mike Holheis, and the captains of U High, please step forward to receive the 4th place trophy. Junior number 12, Lyndon Wilson. Senior number 13, Claire Doe. Senior number 14, Becca Ray. And sophomore number 15, Nathan Kent. The managers for Joliet Assistant coach Kenny Brown. Assistant coach Charlie Cook. And assistant coach Stephanie Gibson. And now, the players for the Golden Warriors. Junior number 2, Bryant. Junior number 4, Macy Devon. Senior number 5, Frank Gould. Junior number 8, Lexi Rodriguez. Junior number 9, Zaya Harris. Junior number 10, Brooklyn Ball. Freshman number 11, Kate Rosie. Junior number 12, Amaya Hernandez. Freshman number 13, Grace Eden. And junior number 14, Jordan Bryant. Junior number 15, Kiara Collins. Junior number 16, Haley Sarusi. And junior number 17, Bree Bora. And junior number 18, Anna Jacoby. And senior number 24, Serena Chris.